Hello everybody, thanks for joining me today. I know it's been a while since I put out a video. I have to apologize for the wind. It's windy out here. I'm out here in the garden. I'm hilling up my potatoes, the ones that are coming up. These first two rows were all sprouted up, so I actually hilled them up yesterday, and I'm going down the second row and hilling from the other side, and I'll explain that here in a second. But as you can see, these two rows here are hilled, and down in between the rows, the ground was really soft. The soil was soft because I got a really good till on it. It was a really deep, soft bed. And this outer row here, they were coming up good, and I hilled the dirt up on them the day before yesterday, I believe it was. And of course, there's the edge of the field, which wasn't tilled on that side, so all I could do is take half the dirt between the middle of these two rows and bring it over on top of them, hill it up on top of these plants from this direction. This row here, I went from the middle of this row and pulled soft dirt that way, and now as you can see, I'm in the process of pulling half that soft dirt on this next row in between, pulling it this way, so I'll have a nice big deep hill for these potatoes to grow plenty of potatoes in. But so I'm working down here and I'm pulling this dirt this way now, mounting it up on top of these potatoes, so they got a nice soft bed of dirt, so they'll easy for them tubers to shoot through that soil and set on a whole bunch of potatoes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm running down this row here, bringing that dirt this way, at least half of it. As you can see, this next row right here, down there's only a couple potatoes. There was some right at the end I started hilling up because they were sprouting up, and then there's nothing right here. Same way with this row. There's maybe one or two down there, but otherwise just grass and stuff popping up. Potatoes aren't coming. Right here, there's a few in this row. Same way with this row, there isn't any. But this row here, for some reason, it was all taken off. Every one of them was up. So as you can see, I started on this side, and I'm pulling the dirt up and mounted it up on top of it, hilling it up. Well, now I'm gonna walk down this side where I've already pulled dirt, because this dirt will be going over onto that row there. Once they start coming up, I'll pull all the soft dirt over there to hill them. But right there's the tool I use, and I'll go and bring half that dirt in between these two rows. I'll bring half that dirt and pile it up on top, coming this direction. And here, I'll show you this tool I use. What it is like sickle blade knives is what it is. It works pretty good just pulling that dirt. I just pull it over and hill it up on the potatoes like that. As you can see, this row here needs it done. They're all coming up at least halfway down, about halfway down this row. These potatoes, see, they're getting big, they need to be hilled up, so I'm gonna go down this row and hill these up, at least to where all the potatoes are at. See, they're popping up here. This is my first long row. Yeah, it looks like most of them are coming up here. As you can see, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. So yeah, this row here, there's a spot where, yeah, there's one potato there, probably not up yet, but that one is. So this row is going to get hilled also. There's a couple of them just popping through, but for the most part, they're all coming up. So, like I said, I'll pull dirt from this side, about half of it, mound up, and I'll come over here and take half this dirt and pull that way. So you can see this next row, they're coming up. So I got these two long rows to do, and I got to finish off that short row over there. And then I got a couple rows over here that are not coming up yet. And actually three long rows and a half of a long row. Well, that's what I got going on today, trying to get these potatoes hilled. I'm going to shoot for a record crop this year. Last year I averaged about 3 pounds of potatoes for every pound of seed potato I planted last year. This year I'm going to go for 4.5 to 5. We've been getting some good rain. It's been warm and sunny for 2 or 3 days, and then we get a nice rain. Sunny again for 2 or 3 days, another nice rain. That's why these potatoes are taking off so well, or at least some of them. Of course, some of this might be the different varieties, why some of these aren't coming up and some of them are. That and these other rows over here were planted a little later, you know, by a day anyhow. But that's what surprised me. Some of these are popping up as well as the ones I planted 2 days ahead of that. So I'm gonna get them buried. But I thought I'd show you this. It's kind of tiring going down that row with that hoe and piling that dirt up over on top of them. But I was gonna make an attachment for my walk-behind tractor and just go down between the rows and be able to plow the dirt over on top of them. But I thought this would do, I don't know, more even job or nicer job, a little more labor intensive, but oh well. I'll see what the fruits of my labor will bear this fall, you know. Hopefully I get, like I said, 4.5 to 5 pounds of potatoes for every pound of seed potato I plant. So anyhow, I'm gonna let you go for now. Just thought I'd show you my potato garden update. See y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.